I mean, at this point, it's going to be interesting. It's kind of like MJK versus Noob for the most part in this game, right? Is how it comes down, and then we'll see what Jack can do now that he's into a heroic age. You know.
And then Jessica and Jack had second fiddle.
It's just 1v1s everywhere. It's Jess versus Jack, Tita versus Task.
Mm-hmm. That's basically.
And the biggest 1v1 hands against now Jack.
Yeah, Hans v Chuck now.
Turn 62 audience versus turn 80 wallets. I mean, it's not 1080 yet, but yeah.
Yeah, it was late.
Didn't vote.
I didn't vote. I did so.
No, you didn't.
Oh. That's weird. I could have swore I hit it. That must have been why it was bugged. I was bugged on the screen. It wouldn't let me hit that earlier, and then I went back in and it didn't. Yeah, they easily Jack was incredibly vulnerable. For those of you just joining, Jack was incredibly invulnerable early. He literally went straight to commercial hubs without even considering a classical unit. Jess got a general and started building legions, but really didn't push hard. Could have forward settled harder and denied this city. And then Mapuche over here basically back settled instead of taking the opportunity to forward settle. By the way, returning to our tile here. Sorry, I lied to you. You were not getting settled. It was a big lie.
Did I see Diplo in England there? That's the POC.
+5 to light cav.
Okay.
No, Ayutthaya.
Wait, they went minus Diplo. Okay.
Yeah, they denied culture and denied MJK points.
That's a good trade for the Zone of Control.
Yeah, that's a really good trade. Yeah, I think basically it's actually took the lead in Diplo.
I mean, why would you deny Diplo when you can get it yourself?
What happened? What?
If that's your win con?
Pepega, what happened, Pepega?
Oh, they're just joking around, are they? Moderator? Oh, they must have been just joking around. Yeah, I mean, Noob wasn't really going to be involved in it because he's down here simming, but these two could have easily put a lot of pressure. Because, like I said, Mapuche basically back settled in here and put himself in a bit of a war this way. But he had a bunch of horses that he could have ran in here and just absolutely destroyed.
I mean, the worst with that is that Distoria railed himself without hands attacking. So he basically could have totally ignored Distoria. Just went for Jack, killed Jack, and the game was over. And now the game might slip out of their hands.
Yeah. He could have easily charged 6 horses in here, half a dozen legions. Jack still was sitting on slingers and building commercial hubs, literally at turn.
And they had no gold to upgrade even the slingers. So.
Yeah, he could have upgraded maybe 2 of them, and then had 4 slingers and 2 archers or whatever it was, and they just could have destroyed them, and they just sat there and not sat there, just didn't move. I guess I don't know. How greed Jack got away with a lot of greed. He just made the calculation. These guys aren't going to try and kill me, and he was right, as it turned out. Ballistics in 2 for fish. flight and 3 for noob. Ballistics.
Noob is going top 3 again.
Yeah, noob's been all over the top tree. Yeah.
Flight is good.
Flight is very
good. Is he gonna try to plane check?
If MJK goes top 2, which apparently he is, then planes are gonna destroy him.
Oh man, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here.
Yeah, I think he's swapping between one turn tax and the rest to optimize the.
We saw him get printing, but that's for culture win.
The overflowing of technology.
Luke can do a lot here with planes though.
Yeah.
Like if depends how much aluminum he has, but if he can make like 20 planes actually, then
I mean his capital is gonna be like 150 production here in a second.
Yeah, if he can make 20 planes, he's in a good spot to actually kill someone. Because you can start leveling.
Would even say the map here.
If he somehow manages to get leveled planes, he actually can win the game. I think maybe. It's rough.
Best player in the world, man. Come on, it's gonna happen.
I mean, you need 2 promotions though. It's pretty hard to get.
It was meant to happen. Oh, canal. There we go.
There we go. Double canal.
And that's where the big bonus of Victoria enters in line of sight. You do plus 100% production military engineers, and you bring them with +2 charges. So it goes faster.
Wow, look, what's with the 2-3 base here?
Wait, that's actually curious. That's Dakota, yeah?
Oh, it's a deer.
There's still a blizzard for that.
It's a deer.
So it must have got hit by a blizzard at some point. The canals are coming, yeah. By the way, I don't know how much longer the predictions got, but not a lot of faith in. Nobody's got Zoc fever right now. Not a lot of faith in noob here.
Wow.
Big opportunity to make some serious maple syrup if you get in on the Zoc train.
As I always say, I'm gonna put all my points into Zoc. You always vote against, and not for it, against the current. Like even if you lose, you lose. But if you win big.
Yeah. Like the roulette table. It's 79-74. They just got a +5 bonus from Congress too, so they're gonna do well. But it's also against France, which is not fun.
I mean, what are they doing? They're just like
like watching each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just literally just.
Because right now France has a +6 over
Tita and us literally just hanging out with each other.
Yep, basically. What's funny is this has been since like turn 30. They both made a military and they ran up to each other and then they just stood there in a standoff, and it's been like that ever since.
I mean, neither of them have a plan to kill each other, so
yeah.
I guess.
Guys, MJK has finally listened to one of my call if I didn't misread and started Machu Picchu.
There you go, Machu Picchu.
Can we judge this Machu?
Theater Square 3.
A lot of industrial zones next
1, 2, 3, 4. Show me a bit around.
A little bit on the industrial zones over here.
8 adjacency is what he's getting.
Yeah.
4th that is doubled. Maybe 5. I don't know what card he's running.
9 actually.
Oh yeah, wait.
9 plus 4, and there's a big Theater Square boosted by it.
Wait, how do you count 9?
There's a commercial lab north of the Machu Picchu as well.
Okay, yeah, that's 9 actually. It's 9.
So it's an okay Machu Picchu. Like he didn't rush it.
7, 8, 9. Yeah, I count 9 as well. Yeah. That's right. I mean, yeah, he didn't rush it. He's making it quick.
That makes more production as well. So
Ruhr Valley. Let's see. So, any thoughts on the production? Any thoughts now that River Valley's done?
150.
Wait, yeah, that's accurate.
It is going to be 148.7.
Good guesser here.
He's about to be pop 7.
Yeah, I mean, that's enough.
Pop 17, I should say.
That's all he needs this game.
Yeah, that city can win the game for him.
He just needs to start like getting to the units that he needs to build, and then he needs to build them. Okay, there we go.
Airport, boom.
One to an airport, pretty good.
He's going to need to be curious to see what MJK has in mind with these land units here. Could be a little bit of grief.
How much tax is Noob ahead of MJK? I think I'd say at least 4 or 5 here.
He's any ahead actually if MJK decided to just go
38.
top and bottom at the same time.
38 to 29.
9 tax ahead.
Actually,
okay.
Hungary's actually got 32. He's actually got more.
Wait, what is MJK attacking?
I don't know. It is like, I don't understand.
Wait,
how
can we
he's
actually
so far
can we actually
behind.
check?
Yeah, we can go for it. Turn 81. Let's see. Let's roll the dice. So he's gone a little bit everywhere. He went to cartography and he went to ballistics and he's got printing.
The fact that he didn't focus on the one straight.
Yeah, he's just a little bit top, a little bit bottom.
Tech pass when there's like noob that went far ahead of him in science, like earlier on, like could be his demise. Because there might be a way here where a noob gets tanks and planes, and basically like MJK will only have one of the two.
Cav bomber push.
Cav bomber push.
Man, it's been so long since I saw one.
Out of meta.
Go send Hans a message and stack. This is against the rules. What's on screen right now?
What?
The Malone in the encampment of Victoria.
Oh. That's funny. I was gonna check something real quick and I forgot what it was. Advanced flight for noob.
That's very fast. Turn 86, it's very good.
Wow. Like look at this, it's one turning the hangar, like it's just wow.
I actually think that MJK might die here.
Yeah, sadly no one has oil for pre-builds. No buy plans.
Another aerodrome down here. Like look at this city. 39 production. Like come on.
Do they have gold to buy stuff?
Current yields is almost 200 a turn. Actually, more than 200 a turn. Sorry, I thought that was 7.
What?
Yeah, well over 200 a turn.
Egypt is doing a lot of gold now.
Yeah, they're in heroic age. These Chuck and Jack are in heroic age.
They have naval traders.
Yeah. Making some good money, and then overall gold. There's not currently a lot accumulated for.
It probably like will 1 or 2 turn bombers in this cap, so it's okay.
Yeah.
He needs to start making cav rules.
Yep.
Military engineer is nice.
Military engineer, very nice. Indeed.
Really good planning.
Forbidden City.
There's definitely one of that.
Helpful.
There's definitely one of that engineer that's gonna go to boost the canals.
50, like his cities are so freaking productive.
I wouldn't mind if he just makes 4 engineers right now.
Yeah, he's a huge engineer. I actually have a screenshot somewhere from a game we played in where he had like eight military engineers running around the map. It was crazy. By the way, I think I'm losing connection. Wait.
I mean, he can send 1 engineer to make airstrips, he can send 1 to make a railroad, and he can send 2 down there to make the canals.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a double production of it on it, so he was gonna one turn in. He was gonna one turn them like it's. And they have more charges, so perfect.
Noobs UU.
What did he just use there?
Yes, clever. Yes.
What happened?
No, I'm responding to chat.
Oh. Is Noob just the best Civ player in the world? Yes, that's the answer.
And don't ask why.
Exactly. Just accept the fact.
He has one knight in Norwich. One knight is not good enough now.
What's the 160 on Jessica for science and 155? Yeah, because I mean, Jack's going to try to push Jess, I would imagine, and she's just going to have to be ready
but
for it.
they got the same science for most of the game. So
oh yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like,
happening.
that's why I'm saying, like, the good check on the science to make sure.
Because... And to go to the other trees, like Noob is gonna boost Jessica easier, more easily.
Jess is building Macho.
Oh.
2 turns, no 3 turns.
3 turns.
Is it the biggest 3 turns. Of the game?
Oh, could this be slot order?
Yes, that's basically a slot order.
And MJK's got it by 1.
Yeah.
Fish took top. Oh, if Jessica had been at the top instead. Unless there's a chop coming in. Oops. Unless there's a chop coming in. Don't think there's one there.
I don't really see what is the MGK's game plan here. In one part he's doing bombards, in the other he's doing Bolshoi. Like, what trying to achieve?
That is confusing, yeah.
Oh, Forbidden City is going to get sniped unless he. Oh, he could. He actually has a chop here if he does a chop and not a.
I mean, for a rainforest without Magnus chop is.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It's maybe takes a turn off. Maybe takes a turn off.
I'm not even sure about that.
It's gonna be lumber mill.
Yeah, lumber mill would be the smart idea there because there's a lot of flat tiles in the rest of that city. Okay, so it's 5. I think it was 2 probably left, or no 1. So it's gonna get sniped.
A lot of wonders going down.
Jack's actually preparing a battleship plan for Jessica.
That's a good idea.
The fact that he got these coastals out is actually just shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
Like Jess has a harbor even in her cap, but it's on the wrong side.
Yeah. And then down here, like, she's got a caravel, but like this, like, she,
Just, yeah, I don't know. Why?
Ironclad. Frigates. Where's the engineers? There's an engineer right there. Remember, everybody, that
all engineers are going the same way.
Double charges on the engineers, right?
What is he projecting?
No,
for?
you get 2 extra, I think.
Yeah, is it 4 instead of 2?
What did he take as a religion here? He's
4 charges instead of 2.
What did the noob take as a religion? He's converting
himself. Sorry.
Religious community
and sacred places. So there you go.
Pretty good.
Yeah. If you can get it.
I mean, that means that he's sending all his traders from the shitty Thunder City there. Yeah. Should be. Do I like it?
54 production.
Do you like it?
I mean, it depends of the yield of the trader. Like, if it's really better, like, that's a good idea.
I mean, how many do you actually want to send from there, and how many do you want to send from a cap to make plans?
I
mean, the cap is already 150. Like, is
160
it really
now.
a big difference? 160. Is it really a big difference? I don't really think so. He wants Darwin. Like, Darwin could be. Oh my god,
Darwin's huge for him, yeah, because of this right here. That's a lot of science.
That's one take. That's one take ahead. Like again.
Yeah, it's 1,000 science.
No one can contest Nuke One Edmondson's got this game though.
Edmondson Scott coming in hot.
Man, if he actually like builds broadcast towers and like labs and stuff, like he's actually in a good spot.
Yeah.
What's the wonder he's building? Is it Kilwa on the next to Ulysse?
That's nice as well.
I saw that he was starting it. Whereabouts is it? I saw the notification he was starting it, but I don't know where it is. Oh, here, yeah. Kilwell. Yeah, that's what's earlier. I was trying to ask myself what it was I wanted to check to see if he had 2 of any city state. So he actually lost. So to give him production in his capital, or no, sorry, whenever city he builds, he's not the capital that he's building it. So
I mean, it doesn't need much. I mean, he's not still gonna lose like 10, 20 production, but it doesn't need as much as when he entered like industrial era. If he did lose it, like okay, that's gonna be it's not gonna be as massive as what it could be. Rapa Nui is gonna be liberated.
Rapa Nui is gonna be liberated. Yeah, as far as the answer to the question, what Hans is doing, I mean, he was just kind of he was in the middle a little bit, and yeah, he just kind of back settled away from Jack and didn't have a lot of space. I don't think he wanted to go this way towards Gaul, and he didn't want to forward settle Jack apparently, and it just, yeah, I don't know what to say. He just kind of got stuck in the middle on 4 cities. And
what I find funny is that he's still doing balance.
I mean, what's his tech right now? He's doing military or machinery. Okay, so he's still way behind there. 5.
I mean, one mistake that I would say that is bad when you're even if you're warring is not trying to squeeze up builders when you're trying. Even if you're in war, like squeezing builders like improves your land and overall. And right now we can see on this land there's still a lot of tutus that are unimproved.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really good.
So holding on one end, but if too bad he doesn't have an engineer. Fish had an engineer out here, making this a little bit easier for himself. There's definite trouble coming for.
Not looking good for Egyptian.
For Chuck. Chuck's gonna be like, "What did I sub in?"
They lied to me. Sub good position. That's not what happened.
Liar.
Leash? Hello? Maybe you wanna come
in? Yeah, exactly. Leash. I changed my mind. Adamanecki's not all it's cracked up to be. A little bit of pressure coming here. This is probably just like, hey, you go give him a little distraction for a minute. Maybe kill a couple units if you can.
Liberate and Rappa.
Yeah, it's exactly what's going to happen. Deliberate. Very helpful in the congresses.
They'll be starting to accentuate the lead on.
By the way, where's Jack on tech? Refining in 3 battleships will be a problem. She's getting some bombards along the coast here, looks like.
I feel the biggest issue here is not even gonna be like Noob being able to push with planes or stuff like that. Is Noob is gonna be so faster to nuke. He can just like make the game go to nukes and nuke everyone. Like he's extremely ahead in science.
2 turning an airport.
I'm so glad he makes that first before starting to make planes.
Yeah, it's going to help for getting his level 2s, right?
Yeah. Also, he can place another pot in that Tanwa city as well next turn. Getting the slots for airports is pretty important.
Yeah.
What you should do with his missionaries now. Noob is converting Jessica to have +2 on routes to cities.
Wait. What?
What?
You get a +2 if you convert the cities of the player you send routes to as well.
Oh,
are you like revealing information about religious communities? I don't think that's how it works.
And an additional. No, she needs a holy site. So she needs to convert the city who has a holy site. Never mind, I forgot that.
I'm confused.
Sorry, I forgot that little detail. Sorry. He needs to convert.
I mean, is that even how that works as well? I don't think so, no? I'm not sure.
Wait a minute. +2 gold for every building in the Holy Site District.
2 cities with holy sites, the first part.
And an additional +2. Okay.
Yep.
So Rome here, the religion of Rome is not really.
What he needs to do is he needs to convert any city that's got a wonder. Convert the capital, convert Leeds, convert Bradford.
Honestly, this religion isn't that useful, is it? To spread, at least. I mean, it's nice in the one city, but why spread doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. But now that he has missionaries, better make the best use of it.
Yeah, better give him a few stats, but
might just be better to just buy a writer or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the faith would be better off that way. Yeah.
Apostle, and you pray for a medic.
2 turning bombers, by the way.
London is now converted.
+2 science, culture, gold, and faith.
No, JK is gonna cry like a baby, not Jack. Steph.
Both?
Maybe both? I don't know. I think it's MJK. I think it's MJK for sure. Like, you see him going industrialization on, like, less science. You know he isn't gonna have steel for a long time. At least, like...
Best railroad!
that engineer is going the wrong way.
Oh, I'm thinking the engineer is about to make an airport, right? Or a landing strip or whatever.
Okay, I guess Jack is gonna cry like a baby then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Maybe everybody cries like a baby.
I'm cool with that.
Maybe we remind Normie later, Jack, that Noob 634 is the best in the world.
You don't have to remind me. I play with the guy.
No, I said the chat.
Oh, chat. Oh, they said Norm. Norm's chat.
But why go for Jack? Like, you have a window of opportunity on the guy that actually has the win con. Instead, you go for the guy that's... I don't know,
I think he's just going for everybody. I mean, he could 2-turn bombers.
Yep. Bombers.
In fact, he might actually 1-turn the next one.
I mean, he still needs like an airstrip and units on the other side, though.
Yeah, they're over here. There's already engineers over here.
There's one on Brighton and engineers too.
Yeah, he's finishing off the canals.
Oh, he's gonna attack 3 players at the time with bombers and battleships here.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to split your planes? I don't think so. No?
I don't know.
Just go for one guy, for all in.
When you're noob, you don't have to choose. Noob's so good.
I mean, killing Jack would also make their gold generation drop, and as soon as heroic agent for Jack, they wouldn't have any gold left. So
I guess they're a bit worried about like Jack going for the naval play now. Yeah. So they want to push into him.
Well,
you think if he just focuses Jack, the game is won. But MJK holds the win condition.
But that being said, I think Jack is easier to push than MJK now.
I mean, I think he's just going to do both.
I feel like it will be way harder later on to kill MJK.
True, but...
HY4 air control time, yeah.
I feel that Noob has such a lead on science that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
What tech is Noob taking right now? I think it's pretty close to...
sanitation.
He's actually going for labs here.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I like it. With this production, he's going to build them in some of these cities so fast, right? It's just going to be just turbo science. He can go nukes.
I mean, he can get like 500 fallen stats if he builds like all broadcast towers and labs and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because England, right? Holy shit.
I guess culture's defended then as well.
Yeah, exactly.
For a long time at least.
Big noob.
Santa Cruz for a noob, so that's the Armada here.
By the way, as Death, you didn't put your maple syrup where your mouth is. You didn't vote. Feels bad, man.
Wow. Is this not sending maple syrup?
Bit of a push.
No siege, no kill. Also, Tax sent just all his military to the left for some reason. To kill Egypt.
Yeah, he came over here with a bit of a push over here on this side as well, yeah.
Might be, I don't think it's gonna die, but that still might be a little dangerous. You don't really respect him.
You're
Looks
spacing
alright.
it out of naps.
But ballistics
I think it's
next
alright.
time.
NA voter. Yeah, this vote was like, I don't know, started like an hour ago maybe, or 45 minutes ago or something. I did the vote. It was during the last Congress when I was asking these guys who they thought was going to win, and they were kind of hesitant to side with either side. So I was like, all right, let's see if chat wants to side with anybody. Zoo, military academy, encampment.
That's a big zoo here that probably will improve a lot of his amenities.
Yeah,
MJK
is going all in on the encampments here. Military academy o'clock.
No more culture when no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, no more Mr. Yeah, no more Mr. Nice.
Probably wants to push Noob here, but Noob just has to put.
Yeah, Noob just starts blowing
to
everything
put
up.
Planes.
Actually, he's building a one-turn theater square.
How much lumen does he actually have, though? That's actually a big problem.
At least 3.
Yeah, with Airport, yeah, but
I don't see any in his land, so that's probably all he has.
Yeah,
it's a little worrisome.
But I think what's gonna happen is that Jessica is actually gonna push.
I mean,
push her on the.
Yeah, she has the capacity ready to take the city.
He's gonna support with planes. Like right now, I think like 2 turns to kill. There's you only this. Jessica just needs to take the position on the campus here, and in 2 turns the city is dead.
Where did Jack not see this airstrip? Is he unaware?
What?
If Jack is just completely unaware of the airstrip, then
yeah.
Should he?
I mean, even if he's aware of it, how does he defend it?
Oh, I checked. He has 4 turns till steal.
Yeah, he's 4 turns to steal. Yeah.
No, he actually already did.
He just turned it off.
No, man. Yeah, he just swapped off.
Yeah. That might be the mistake.
Wait, he's aware of the airstrip. He can see it on his screen.
Yeah, battleships are ready. He's gonna wish he had steel though.
They're gonna attack end of the turn, 100%.
Is it a 2-shot on the walls?
They're probably one-shotting the walls.
Oh yeah, wait, it's still ancient. Never mind. Yeah. Is it a 2-shot on the city?
Yeah. Next turn city is dead. Like if they last move the city, it's okay. Oh, doesn't change anything actually.
A well-placed rock, yeah.
So this is that was for Rachel, but that's not gonna be for Rachel.
It's gonna be for Jessica in a second.
Yeah. They didn't move. Noob, what you doing?
Oh man.
Wait, what is he doing? Oh no.
That was a free
Is he waiting for 2? That's still okay.
Yeah, it might be waiting for the second, I guess.
I mean, don't really like it.
I don't like it as well.
The battleships.
Because now the issue is that he has to kill the Thar. Like you could have taken the position early.
Jack's teammate just told him about the airstrip, so he's just learned. Apparently,
he's actually just gonna get boosted in time. Maybe
he's just gonna casually one-turn the research lab in his capital. By the way,
he switched back to steal you.
Yeah, and he's gonna get boosted. So like 2 turns are 1 turn, and then like walls go down. He blocks the tile for 1 turn. Walls go up. He buys anti. I mean, he can still take the city down. Don't worry about that. But it's gonna be harder.
Next turn sealed for Jessica.
That'll be useful.
Yeah, the cities are gonna take way much more time to get down.
Yeah, Noob's about to have some pretty nasty stats here.
Yeah, no, Noob can carry this one if he doesn't get surprised by MGK tank pusher. But MGK hasn't started.
Wait. Airstrips are powered. Airports are powered. They get +4 as well. Pog.
What's that?
Airports are powered, no?
Yep.
Another +4.
Three turns, he'll have canal access, although he doesn't have a ton of boats to slide through right now, but he can definitely build them quick on the capital. But then, of course, it's... Are you building airport or planes, or are you building...
Is there a canal city under Colombia?
You can just go through.
Are you hearing me?
I know.
There's no need.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, no, like you could just go.
Actually, you can just go. Yeah.
You can go on the bottom.
He's
in fact,
bullied
he's actually currently going to town on him.
The city is going down.
This push up here is not ideal.
Oh, Echo might die here, like, but I'm not sure, but... And Chuck is getting bullied here.
Yeah, Chuck's getting bullied a lot.
Yeah, I think they just got liberated the city-state here, or they just got it, but... No, actually, that was...
He didn't liberate it, he actually took it and kept it.
Yeah, it just took it, like...
I mean, both teams on like 4 diplo points, but still, there's congresses to win that are not diplo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about the diplo points, it's about winning whatever the congress ends up being, right?
To be honest, the game is starting to heat up a bit here. Mid game was really slow. But...
Yeah, like there's actually a little bit of action coming here from Noob, or from Ons. Some serious harassment. And with his minimal stats, he obviously had to go top tree to go get the frigates and stuff like that as well, and caravels to protect the coast, so that slowed him down on that defensive front.
By the way, MGK unlocked fascism, so he's gonna produce extremely fast. I'm a bit worried for Noob if he doesn't see it coming. That can go extremely faster.
Yeah. Where's Noob on siege tactics? So he's going back to the bottom here. Bomber in 2.
I mean,
labs done.
He's gonna one turn everything. He's getting his labs done, so I'm not too worried for that. The issue is that he gets ready in time, because MGK can be there in 5 turns, basically. With artillery armies fascism.
180 production cap. Anti-air coming in Jack City there, in multiple of Jack City.
Still no shot.
Yeah, I don't really know what the play is here.
Oh wait, they don't have vision.
Yeah, he can't.
He's hitting the cap. That's what he's doing. He's hitting the cap.
Oh, he's hitting the cap. Yeah. They have vision though. She was just standing right on that campus.
Yeah, but Jack immediately took it.
Yes, but the issue, like the problem is, he sees the cap.
Oh yeah, he can't. Oh yeah, he doesn't have. Yeah,
he doesn't have actual vision on the city that is in front, so he can only attack the cap.
I mean, is this not a hill? It's not a hill. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the standing there doesn't get you vision.
I mean, he's swinging the bombers, but he could have already taken the city, maybe.
I mean,
they played it differently.
Jessica could have already moved the spy on Estergom to move it to the front city.
What did you type, Steph? That you got?
He said the F word probably. I keep it banned just to screw with people.
What did you do? What did you
do? I forgot bad words. War Department in 3. Ezzy Black, who's winning? I mean, it's extremely close. It's going to be who plays it best. Maybe the edges to zone control right now with Noob if they do things right, but hello, Edmund. More research labs, research, and yeah, like he's going all out science here. Ballistics in 1. He's gonna 1-turn all the bottom trees. So.
Oh yeah, he's gonna 1-turn everything.
Oh yeah, wanted to see. So there is a siege. Things are not going well.
The issue for Nubir is more to fight like fascism without even armies.
Refining.
Task getting giga pillaged.
Yep.
Yeah. Edmund, yeah,
no.
Noob's doing noob things, but Fish, unfortunately, did not have a good game. I'll start with that government plaza building choice. And now it's looks like they're struggling on iron because they're building cavalry.
Ended up with the single desert hill.
Yeah. Bombard a clock right here, one of them. So soon.
Little reminder that Llaneros are +5 on this Congress, so they probably are extremely hard to kill.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big... Getting the +5 was definitely a bad thing for Fish here. In fact, I think Dominator pointed that out. It's like if they throw 5 on the calves, on the heavy or the light cav, it's going to be a big struggle for Fish, and it certainly has been.
The land of
Chuck
is just
actually getting giga destroyed here.
Can't wait for new Mapuche. All cities would have already flipped.
Yeah, no way. With the adjustment.
Sure, he's in heroic age, so the city would have flipped already.
Okay, well, there's 2 bombers in here now. You can get a 3rd next turn.
I mean, is it doing?
Oh yeah, I wanted to check here. Okay, he brought a bombard over here to give a little bit of. Wow, look at this, by the way. This frigate, level 3 armada. I don't see radiation, but a nuke clearly went off.
Don't you know about Malon nukes? Tanks in 4 for MGK.
Oh man. Yeah, combustion 4. Noob's got refining next turn. Or sorry, rifling next turn. Yeah, I mean there's anti-air now, so makes life a little bit less enjoyable for the bombers. I think they definitely could have done something there, right? There's just a moment there, like a 1 or 2 turn window, where he could have went bang bang with the bombers and taken that city. Oh, good question. 2 turns. No. Noob's gonna be heroic. The rest of them are still sitting in dark.
exploded that golden age.
Yeah.
Plus 30,
Blew it out of the water. Doesn't look like actually MJK is going to have his golden. Jack's going to need to do a little bit of work next turn in order to get his.
No, MJK is going to be a heroic. No, actually, no golden. He gets in normal.
Yeah, he went normal, so he'd just be regular golden, and then Jack's going to need to do work to stay out of standard. Fighter. He placed a fighter down here, and then.
Issue that with 2 entire, that's gonna be tough to push that. Mm-hmm. You just need a third one here, and they're not gonna do anything.
So the units are coming down here on the left side from Jack. They're actually one of them's a levied swordsman.
Yeah, I agree as that. So he can free XP by killing the units.
Battleships are poking away there. The fighter blocks the tile, and then he can shoot down units from there. You just station it there, blocks the tile, and then bang, bang, bang. He can hit stuff. So he'll have to stay away from the anti-air, hopefully. Yeah, this city's in a lot of trouble from the battleship action. He's trying to move the fighter over here, but...
Not enough.
No. The battleships are going to give Jessica a hard time here. It's going to really start to give her trouble, which means Noob's going to have to focus this side a little bit more. Okay, so engineers, a clock. Yeah, 6 of them. Artillery being built. And
only 4 turning the artillery, that's a bit disappointing considering he has fascism here. Oh, maybe no, it's maybe 4 turning armies here.
Yeah, it's probably, it's an artillery army. Yeah, this is gonna be something else here.
Is he building a stadium in his cat?
Maybe problem. Just came back.
He's building a stadium in his cap.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's building a stadium.
Maybe a Stadio de Maracanã? No, he doesn't have space to it. No, he can. No.
It's a night.
No, he can't. He can't. It's too close to the second city. To the throne.
Okay.
He can't.
Guess the other city has to build it. Needs to save 1 engineer.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. What's the story up here? Slowly actually taking cities down. Poor Chuck.
Melon. Last in
last dying effort. Actually, the Milan, if he can first move, gets. I don't know how they did even first move Jack, but if he could.
Guess eventually the one to liberate Rappa will be Team Zoc.
Yeah. We'll see.
Maybe.
He actually
he got the first moves off.
What a chat.
Hans with the first moves on Jack. Hog. I mean, is he... What is Noob doing here? We're fighting in 2. Yeah, there's lots of anti-air there now. City dead.
Dead. Why does he have did he kill it with the scout?
No.
No, it was
okay.
There was one of his special units there, the black army thingy, and
okay.
And a sword, but the counterattack ended up killing him. Another research lab. What's his stats? Almost 350 science, 166 culture. More labs coming.
He needs to get units now, like to at least block the chokes. Like he's not ready at all.
Fighter. Over here, yeah. So.
And MJK right now, like cities. MJK, like if he starts pressuring Nobody to push. Like he doesn't even need to push. Just need to to put pressure with artilleries and tanks and just go back to culture victory again. It's not gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while.
10 out of 100.
But I think this is how they win.
167 tourism. New builds. He's actually starting right now. Broadcast centers in every city. It's gonna be a ton of culture. Begin voting.
Who's winning? It's Ulysse.
Wow. This is big.
Yeah. It is very, very big. I mean, yeah, you probably block a noob, yeah.
Predicting this Congress is so easy. And if they voted themselves up for last Congress, they could be on 11 right now. And then with Statue, that's 15. Actually. And then with the other two, that's 18. If they only voted themselves up for the last one.
Yeah, but they took the Cav instead.
No, they downvoted MJK at one point.
Yeah,
instead of upvoting themselves.
Yeah, because it wasn't that the one where they took, that was last Congress, right? Where Zoc was able to downvote MJK because Ulysse spent their favor getting the +5 on like Cav.
Mm-hmm.
If they'd have not taken that and instead gone the other direction. The bomber died, by the way. The bombard, whatever it was, died.
Good job. Good job, Task.
Reform the coinage to trade with city-state.
I mean, it works with city-states. It could be worse.
Noob's GPT right now is 187.
The issue is that if they block noob trade routes, we won't even be able to trade with city-state.
Yeah, Noob just straightened him out on that. Hey, Moel, how you doing? Noob not strong enough to carry Congress. I know he's carrying everything else, but not Congress.
Well, who's the best player in the world? Corny or Noob 64?
Well, I'll step down to Noob.
No contest, right?
Not even a question. Any day. Oh yeah, by the way, how broken are uranium factories on England? Go have a look at those.
Uranium factories?
Mm-hmm.
What? How do I? You mean like take a look in the civil
Tech tree.
Noob is minus 90 gold now.
Oh no.
What?
Oh
Minus
no.
80. Wow. Congress deciding the game, maybe. What the?
Yeah, nuclear factories. I don't know. I don't know why I said that.
Nuclear factories, yeah. Where do they come in the tech tree? Nuclear power plants, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Atomic, it's right with the Manhattan Project.
It doesn't boost it
8 production, 6 science. But then...
But it only boosts the production, right?
Well, where's the power part?
Yeah, that's the power
plant. Oh wait, I'm stupid.
Power plant.
It doesn't matter. The factory is the one that gives the production to us. Yeah, that's powered. Never mind. Man, I thought I did. Okay, no, never mind.
Okay.
No, he cannot even trade with Oakland right now.
Yeah, you can't. He has to do all internals now. All his trade routes are now internal.
I'm pretty sure he's running the +4 gold trader card right now, just to. Yeah, no, I
Well, I hope he isn't, and I hope he's going to be able to put it in because he needs to.
Look, the push was going to him right now. He's not ready at all. That's gonna be a CC soon.
No, the push is coming up here to kill.
He can block the choke with the plane.
I think he's gonna do both here. He's not.
Well, he can make tunnels with his engineers.
No, he can't. The mountains are already up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right too. They're in. Yeah, you're right. Good point. My bad.
I mean, he can do one actually on the mountain that's in the middle.
Yeah. Not gonna help him much.
But yeah, it doesn't matter to push Mapuche. You should push Noob here. Like,
yeah, if he was pushing Noob here, it would be a lot more of a headache.
If they push Noob DCC instantly, like.
Time to make a road around the plane.
I think I think he's trying to push Mongol Mapu to not get blocked by plane shows here.
The research lab. Trying to figure out what. Yeah, and he's actually making more roads towards Noob as well. So this could be trouble. MJK's having a game.
Maybe problem.
Yeah, if his tile is controlled by another player, you can't build a tunnel in it. I just brain farted when I said that by accident.
It's okay.
So artillery's on the coast here now a little bit for Jessica. Gonna try to withstand the battleships. By the way, city lost over here. Those battleships will swing around now and start to harass over there. This city apparently doesn't have a name anymore. It's lost all of its entitlements.
Lost in translation.
The Echo is backed off of. Back here.
Yeah, he lost the +5.
Yeah, the +5. Yeah, exactly. The +5's gone. They didn't have anything to take down the walls, and punching France is not easy.
I mean,
by the way, Imperial Guard, Pog.
Llaneros are good, but they're not gonna like push you through 80 defense steel walls.
Yeah. So city was lost here for Chuck.
That land is so desolated. Jesus.
Yeah, and it was just they finally got enough. The field cannons finally were able to.
But he left the Sphinxes alone, so it's okay.
Oh, actually coming back in, the field cannon push. Ooh, gonna require some shift entering here. Save some units.
Did he just do a U-turn with his route here?
I know, I've seen this. Look at this here. It's just like going like, yeah, I think we're gonna go back here. We'll be good. What's Jessica on for tech? Combustion in 2. And then Jack is flight in 1.
Balloon.
Curious how far Jack went on the bottom. I think I saw him at least refining or rifling, I should say.
How is it, East of England here?
And he got steel. What? Sorry?
East of England.
Oh, East of England? Yeah,
not
good.
No. Okay, the game is over right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to depend on what he can do with planes. Because I don't.
I mean, even
he actually has some anti-air, yeah.
He has anti-air, and he just needs to shift enter to the back, and that's too late. Like
too late for planes, yeah.
And he has fascism, so he can just produce and cannot kill the units. He cannot do anything.
Yeah, MJK wins the day, I think. Ultimately.
The best player in the world greeted a bit too much today.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he should just have gone tanks after planes. He didn't need to go labs. He had enough lead in science.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if he greeted too much, but I mean, he just didn't have the units in the right place, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think he didn't put himself in a position. Like he went, I guess he went bombers to try and do something on Jack, and that didn't really do anything. And so then it was, if you build a bunch of fighters and just place them across here, right?
Oh, block the choke, yeah. Two is enough.
Yep, just a couple of, yeah, this is probably CC o'clock. Because the boys are in, and, I mean, there's the battleships. He's got enough units that he can just kind of lay across here for a while, I suppose.
Yes, it is.
Yikes.
I mean, he basically has bombers. He doesn't have enough fighters. Look, the amount of units that's coming, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, he got to fascism big time and rolled.
Step ropey.
Why?
Why not?
I mean, I guess MJK is stuck no more. He made it out.
Yep.
Through the plains. I mean, yeah, it's just game over now. Yeah. There's no point playing on.
Yeah, I don't see, like, I mean, he can block this with planes because he's got more fighters down here, but like, I don't know what.
MJK is in.
He's in. Trying to get some tanks out. I just don't know if there's anything.
The good guys even did roads to help him go faster to the backline.
By the way, yeah, he's minus 84.
He can just pillage the airport, start of the turn, kill the plane. It's just GG. Satch.
Oh, that's actually a big liberation.
Oh, he wasn't able to liberate it.
But he didn't even liberate.
Oh, wait, MJK tried to shift enter, but it wasn't enough. Oh, wait, okay. He got the city back.
Yeah, he got it back before the liberate could come through.
There is a word actually where he defends here. Like, that's not gonna be easy at all, but
I mean, I think he can not lose any more cities, but I don't know.
He lost all initial tempo.
The only issue here is that basically there is a tank that can wipe hands out.
But does Jessica have what it takes to stop this?
Yeah, I don't think he pushes.
And then like this push is over. This is basically a stalemate from turn 30. So yeah.
Everyone's just little.
Yeah.
Except these two.
Yeah, these two.
Yeah. Seems like goal is still big. I mean, look the boundaries of goal on the map. Like,
Yeah.
You can have fifth ring everywhere, like.
Well, yeah, I mean, an 8 city Coliseum. He never even. It's funny. I never would have guessed in a million years he wouldn't settle the city, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't settle it.
Starting to be a lot of planes here. You know, it looks like on the harbor, like the birds you have everywhere. Like, what's the name already?
Sorry, what were you saying?
It looks like the seagulls on next to harbors, like the planes.
Yeah. Yeah, the planes.
No, but even the planes, like it's basically bigger seagulls.
Yeah, they look the same as the gulls.
And you can use more entire line.
Yeah. This is noobs out of the game here about 4 turns.
He's just gonna push everyone at the same time. If you want to push task, you can do it like for task as 58 culture, like not gonna do anything.
GG's. There it is.
Though its face may change throughout the ages.
MJK and Ulysse.
GG.
MJK wins the day.
History is written from the hand of
No.
the victor.
Nothing you could do about it. Noob looked
No
like he's going to be pretty good there, but I'm not sure
By
what the
your
path
actions
was.
this day,
I'm not sure.
I guess
like, going
just
for
to
lab,
ignore Jack and Nick.
ensure our people.
Yeah, we'll go
Yeah.
talk to them and see what we can get for information.
Either
Proper
go for MJK.
positioning. Just making the planes straight away, not bothering with anything else in production.
Yeah.
Would have felt more.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think like he pivoted to
Also just
labs
using the planes, no?
Yeah, it seemed like he wasn't using the planes a lot, yeah. Oh,
That's because they didn't have vision,
Though
but
its
they
face may
provide
change.
vision. You can provide vision.
He could like just got the
yeah, she could have
spy
done
Just
in
it.
the
last
first
move
city.
in and then shoot and then move out again.
Yes, she could like before it got still like she could have moved a horse in the front and like basically like kill the city.
Kuraseko even doesn't even die straight away.
Yeah, the city was dead.
Okay, I'm gonna pop over to staging and
yeah, it was fun casting anyways.
Yeah,
but
good.
I'll be heading out now.
Okay.
Thank you.
All
Always
right.
pleasure.
Always a pleasure to have you, buddy. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, my friends. MJK, that was a good day you had, sir.
No.
No, you're not gonna downplay it, are you? You're not gonna be like.
You didn't hear me scream like a fucking kid.
I can only. People in my chat were telling me because they're watching Jax as well. You weren't having a good time when the Milan showed up, right?
Did you guys?
That was pain gaming.
Guys, please CC.
Man, I flipped. I fucking flipped.
Well, you built so many units, but you just left a little spot and he came flying through.
Yeah.
Freaking, I'm telling you, man, Milans are the worst.
Yeah, we saw that. We were like, oh my god, he did like 500 military and still they went through.
But man, he fucking pillaged me, but I still shot his city, so he paid back.
Yeah, payback. Yeah.
I like how he's building a wall of planes here.
Yeah, he was. It's pretty much all he had.
I mean, he could have delayed it for a while if he had the Wall of Plains ready like a boss Pokemon trend. Enough to have an army ready, but he didn't, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they'll come and say hello there. I'm a little bit... Oh, Jack just went down to stadium too. I was going to ask Jack about all that greed that he had early on, and they could have pushed him and griefed him so hard. He went straight to commercial hubs, and
the game could have been over like 10:30 if Rome and Mapuche like committed on Jack and didn't go on.
Like from our perspective, it was crazy. Like Jack had like 5 slingers, and it could have been like 5 horses and 5 legions, and then Jack was dead.
MJK.
Man, Hans, you have to watch the replay, man. You made me scream like a bitch.
Jack can connect. He can voice. What? Jack, you there?
I think he has a.
He's having an issue. I think.
Yeah, he's having.
I heard him at the one point, and then he couldn't hear him. GG's, everybody.
Game, thanks for casting, Norm.
Yeah.
And
it was a pleasure. Yeah.
Hey, Noob, what happened?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
Gold.
Congress happened.
No gold. No gold.
The Congress, like, literally, Noob was like 200 gold per turn, he dropped to minus 100.
I ran out of villages.
Kind of painful.
I ran out of villages.
Oh, actually, your pillages were super clutch because it permitted like tasks to improve to enter like the city state. That was
yeah.
That was good
I gave him like
I'll tell you though, like, thank you to BBS. Comes from Ulysse.
Oh my god.
One tile desert in Fish's capital created a Haboob dust storm that cost him 6 pop on like turn what was that, turn 75ish, maybe turn 70ish. His capital dropped to pop 3.
And like the second extreme where MJK on the first turns of the map got a 9 till fertility tile.
Yeah,
boost by the same storm. Like,
so that's the tail of the game. Haboob hit MJK and gave him nothing but disgusting 19 yields and cost him 1 pop in a 2 pop.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah,
I did the story.
that was at the beginning of the game.
It killed, so
and then
Haboob
Haboob pops out of this one desert hill on Fish and kills 6 pop and gives him like 3 yields. And kills like districts in every tile. And...
It killed my Bravo too. It dropped my Pagala city of like 2 or 3 pop too.
Yeah, it was actually stupid.
To give you an idea, Task, a city that should have been really bad for MJK ended up being its 4th city. Was a 4 base city.
Oh my god!
Tile, when it was actually a 2-foot tile, and he ended up having a 2-3 ship next to it.
Yeah.
It was actually a 2-2 with a 2.
Yeah.
There's actually a flat desert tile that's a 3-2.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And what about the storm in Egyptian land, like turn 100? Every tile is pillaged.
Yeah. Yeah, what happened in Egypt, man? Something went off in Egypt.
Kind of catastrophe there.
Yeah. I don't really understand what happened with
poor Chuck. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll sub in. He comes in. Smash.
It sounded like the subbing good position game when you're subbing and you're disappointed because you're totally irrelevant to the game.
No.
It was rough. I was late to nationalism because of that. I was late to ballistics, and so what I thought was fine with the Llaneros ended up not being like as smooth as I wanted it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just
with his hand stuck in the dryer. Feels bad.
So, Fish, I was curious about, you went Warlord's Throne. Were you considering a bigger push early and then just packed off of it? Or...
It was more for the late game.
For late game?
Like, throughout the game, I knew I was going to build lots and lots of units here.
Okay.
And to not use up that much gold.
Yeah, and fast, especially with faster. If you ever decided to go with your UU, right, like faster Grand Imperials.
Yeah, that wasn't really the plan because my continent split. Like I can't attack anymore.
Couldn't attack.
I can defend.
Yeah, you could defend but not attack. Yeah.
I thought it was better to just focus on more offensive stuff. I don't know. I lost my level 2 spy at Kagwana trying to kill envoys there.
Oh, really? Oh.
And it had the fabricate promotion and everything. I don't know.
Wow.
Unlucky there too. Because that was going to be my Egyptian spy, so I could attack Egypt better.
Yeah, when you came across with the
that's good. Because you formed like his land, but you avoided the 2 sphinxes. So it was perfect. The 2 sphinxes are still up.
Yeah, like I don't know, just the whole game I was just like, man, if you'd had Ancestral Hall, like you could have settled some more cities and chopped out faster and gotten more tempo, and it's just like
maybe. Yeah.
The thing was too is that I don't think like you didn't have a ton of vision on some areas. Like even to the right of your capital, like there was some incredibly good cities you could have built over here. Like,
yeah, I didn't really see that for a while.
Yeah,
so
I kept looking at your vision to see if you'd seen it, and you hadn't seen it yet. I'm like, oh man, there's 2 more cities down below Hotel and another couple of cities above Hotel that you could have gone. Even into the mountains, there was a lot more room towards Egypt because nobody was taking it. Yeah, I don't know. I just was like,
I think this is probably an Ancestral Hall game.
Yeah, Ancestral Hall, I felt like was probably the call.
Mm-hmm.
It would have, because just like, especially like even like in Foxtrot, you had that +6 campus, but they just like, oh, I gotta get a builder to chop this thing out, and then, just if you'd have gotten the free builder, right, then this city just skyrockets.
Well, I regret going strategic Pantheon. I did it in a rush. I should have thought more because I wanted the floodplains Pantheon, and I believe that was up.
It was.
I could have gotten it from Egypt, and
I
have a lot of good expands there.
Yeah.
You take it from Egypt here. Egypt is even in a worse state than it is right now.
Yep. Yeah, I really regret it.
I mentioned that too. I'm like,
I was just in a rush.
Yeah, I mentioned that too, like because we were looking at the fight for that, and when you got to it, and then we saw you took the craftsman, and Corny was like, "What? Why did he do that? They don't think that Egypt took it yet, did they?" And I'm like, "No, they haven't taken it yet."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? It's one of those things where like if you're in a rush and like, and it's like a meta in people's heads in playing Civ 6. It's just like, oh, craftsman's there. Craftsman's always good, right? And this is kind of, and if you're in a hurry, it's like, oh, craftsman's there. I'll take it. And you just
we saw your builder on the iron, but not having the tile as well for like 5 or 6.
Oh yeah, because there was no gold in it. Yeah, buy the tile.
But yeah, overall, like Corny was a bit not tilted, but yeah, he was a bit annoyed that you didn't take Floodplains Pantheon because it was so good on you.
I know it was so good. Again, yeah, it was a complete rush decision. So I regret it. I wanted it too. Like the turn after, I regretted it. I'm like, fuck, I should have.
You know the best. The best, it would even have boosted your Pentanal by giving it one production. It would have been a decent wonder.
It would have, yeah. It would have been good. It would have been able, like all my expands, I could do like, I don't know, 6 expands, 7 expands in floodplains. So yeah, I instantly regretted it. This would have been just so much better of a game for me. I don't know. And then and Ancestral was the correct call.
I think Ancestral and Floodplains would have been so good for you.
Well, yeah, and then I would have went Liang if I did that, and then I'd go like not have all my districts pillaged all the time, at least.
I really think that if Jessica and Enhance like teamed up on Jack early, that all of these
Jack greeted out so hard, guys.
Yeah,
he literally went straight to commercial hubs. He like didn't tech anything else. He didn't even do mining or horseback riding. Straight to commercial hubs and started building them. And on turn 30, all the cities, he had 3 cities. They were all building commercial hubs. If you guys had sent 5 legions and he had 4 slingers, that's all he had. If you guys had sent 5 or 6 legions and 5 or 6 horses, you kill him right there. And there's nothing you can do about it.
I mean, he built walls so early on. That's my point.
No, but the worst is that he forward settled you while rushing currency.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like completely crazy. Like
he was so greedy, and you could have punished him
ready to go
so
there.
hard.
Not really with that terrain though, because every time I popped around, it was like he had enough archers that it would just cause annoyance. But yeah, if there was 2 of us.
No, earlier than that though, like if like round turn 28, turn 30, when you guys like you got your first legions out and there was horses. Because Hans had a bunch of horses, but then he was settling to the right, if you'd have taken that settler to the left, there's still a city there. I can't believe didn't get settled.
Yes,
on the river with
I was going to.
The 2-3 bananas, and there's an iron there and an elephant. I'm like, oh, come on, settle.
I got super triggered. I couldn't get that city almost. I had to fight like fucking.
I know to settle it. Archers. Yeah, because if you'd have gone straight left with that thing and 4 horses that you had, and then charged like literally at that time. You could have settled the city and killed all of his slingers. He had nothing but slingers.
And
40 gold.
I wasn't going to build as many horses as I did off the bat there, but I was going to build more settlers and settle towards Jack and then attack Jack. But
even what you could have done, like if you can watch the replay, like Distoria went straight to Etemenanki to an encampment. Like basically, he was gonna erase himself. Even like. You could just like completely, even like after Sun's-30, like ignore him and just go Irel Jack the Ripper, and then you have 2 guys that are Irel, and you just did like 4 or 5 horses. You didn't do anything much, and just with that, you would have done your game. And
with the general, you both had a general. Like each of you had 5 units. He just dies. He had 4 slingers and 40 gold.
And even if he doesn't die, like you Irel him so much just by bringing 4 or 5 horses, like he's never going to be relevant to the game. Like, there was no way he could have done something if you went to him.
Oh.
But that's okay.
I rolled one player completely.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, it was well done. And, like, it's one of those things, too, and I mentioned it, it's like, it's a lot easier when you're the caster and you can see everything, right? But Jack was just playing so greedy, and just, if he'd have just pushed a little bit, he'd have...
Well, I wanted to hit him with Malons on the sea there, but that one scout...
Yeah, the scout screwed you. Oh, yeah, God. If that scout had been standing there, you could have slipped by. That was too bad.
But just think that even like you can play the best aggressive Civ in the world, if you have a Mapuche with a +5 and room with the Legion next to you, you're gonna struggle. So if you just team up both of you, like anybody even with a general is gonna struggle. You didn't have a general, you didn't even have a classical unit, so you would just be dead.
I mean, he did have swords up because he levied Ayataya and got them up and then killed it.
Yes, but...
Yeah, that was a little bit later on, yeah. Like, this, we're talking, like, just when you had, like, 2 or 3 legions, if you'd have just charged with those.
I didn't have 2 or 3 that early. I only have...
Hence could basically just keep the general. Could basically just keep the general and go with forces, and it would have worked. Like...
But yeah, it's that coordination and not knowing then what, Egypt, etc. doing.
Yeah, we're not really gonna get scout on Egypt.
You know that Egypt now wants to do Etemenanki, and after that he's not gonna, like you saw you had like mountain trucks. He's never gonna push you, especially after the Golden Age. So you could just completely ignore him. Like,
I had a spectacular baby brain moment when I was like, why aren't I getting a Pantheon yet? And realized I didn't put God King on.
I've done that before where I'm just like, I need urban planning right now. I'll put it in later.
I've never done it before.
And then you get to like turn 50. I'm like, wait a minute, I never put it in. I never got any faith.
I didn't intend to do it, and I didn't like. I've never not done it before. Like, I'm frankly bewildered.
Yeah, I've been there actually.
Okay, guys, I'm out. Thank you for the game anyway.
Yeah, thanks for joining me, Ellie, for the cast. It was good.
Thank you, Namile. That was a cool kid. That was cool. Yeah. We with Corny as well.
Yep.
We had lots of fun. We laughed a lot.
Yeah, good laughs for sure.
And GG to both of you, both of your teams.
Yep.
Thank you. See you soon.
See ya.
Night, guys.
Oh, I actually should have read everything on the land there.
See you. Bye.
Good night, guys.
Thank you for the game.
Yeah.